Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is Tausif here. I'm back with a new live stream. And it is good to see that our friends are joining the live chat here. Susan is here. Susan, good evening. Good to see you, Susan. Frank, thank you for being here, Frank. Good to see you. Ken from Appleton. Ken, good to see you. Thank you. Bree, hello Bree from Michigan. Good to see you. Richard, good evening. Thomas, good evening. Crockett, good evening. Freshly, our friend Jake from New York, good evening. Wonderful. So we have many friends here who are already watching, and then I'm sure that many other friends will be joining the live stream. Obviously, this is a little earlier than usual. My live streams tend to be 11 p.m. or later, right? Start time. But here I am at 9:48 p.m. Friday night, starting this live stream a little early. So, so it's wonderful to see so many of you joining. My friends, there is a poll question that I have here. The question, very simple. Do you support offshore drilling for oil and gas? Okay, I don't need to explain that to you. I think you all understand. So please answer that question. I see 8 people have already voted. That is great. Do you support offshore drilling for oil and gas? Okay. So what that basically means is, do you support the drill baby drill policy of the Trump administration? Drill baby drill, right? Do you support that? Yes or no? Very simple. Common sense would mean yes. Anyone who says no, like, I don't know what's going on, right? Anyone who says, oh, I don't support offshore drilling for oil and gas, like, really, you don't. You don't want progress, you don't want prosperity, you don't want economic security. If you want prosperity, if you want progress, if you want economic security and growth, you would support offshore drilling for oil and gas, okay? So, my friends, I'm curious to see how people answer that poll question. And so that poll will remain open. I'm going to start today's discussion, and the beverage, in case you're wondering, the beverage tonight is homemade, partially homemade, spicy tea, okay? So I've got, obviously, the tea bag is from the store, okay? But I prepared it, so it's a royal English, it's an English breakfast tea bag. And if I just used the English breakfast tea bag, it would be simple English breakfast tea. But what I have done is, as I was boiling the water for the tea, I added clove, cinnamon, and cardamom to the boiling water as I was boiling it, okay? So then it's basically water boiled with cinnamon, cardamom, and clove. Then I poured that water into the cup with a tea bag, with an English breakfast tea bag. So it is a spicy tea, okay? It's very refreshing, very good. It's really good, okay? AC Cruz is here. AC Cruz, good to see you. So my friends, let's jump into the discussion tonight, okay? By the way, the live chat window is in subscriber only mode. Subscriber only mode. So anyone who has subscribed and anyone who stays subscribed for 5 minutes or longer, okay, that person will be able to participate in the live chat. All right. Jewel is here. Hi, Jewel. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, Jewel. Okay, so my friends, let's jump into the discussion. Okay. On Tuesday, our great leader, Donald J. Trump, held a press conference at Mar-a-Lago in Florida. I don't know how many of you watched that press conference. It was truly wonderful. I listened to most of the conference, and I wanted to discuss the contents of the press conference sooner. However, because of the California fires and rising tension in the Los Angeles area, I spent the last couple of days discussing the crisis in California, and I really did not get to talk about some of the key aspects of Trump's remarks from the press conference. Donald Trump, at that event, at the press conference, he introduced a billionaire businessman named Hussein Sajwani. A billionaire businessman named Hussein Sajwani. Now, Mr. Hussein Sajwani is a businessman from the United Arab Emirates. If you search Mr. Sajwani's name on the internet, so you go on the internet and you do a search, you write Hussein Sajwani, you will find that he is a multi-billionaire. Multi-billionaire. He's a very, very rich man, very successful, obviously, tremendous wealth, and he is the chairman of DAMAC. Okay, it's a developer, a DAMAC, a company. It's a developer from Dubai. Okay, and Dubai is Dubai is a glamorous city, by the way. Many of you know this already, I think. You got to look up Dubai on the internet and just look at some of the images from the city. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Dubai, beautiful, glamorous city in the United Arab Emirates. So, Mr. Hussein Sajwani is the chairman of DAMAC, which is a developer from Dubai. And Donald Trump, our great president-elect, our great leader, Donald Trump, he introduced Mr. Hussein Sajwani at the press conference. And Donald Trump announced to everyone, in case you didn't hear it before, I'm sharing this with you, okay? Donald Trump announced to everyone that Mr. Hussein Sajwani promised to invest $20 billion, not million, billion, 20 billion US dollars in the United States. Winning, winning, winning. Trump told you, right? Like, we're going to be winning, winning, winning. We're going to get tired of winning, but we'll not stop winning. We'll keep winning. And if you get tired, like, oh, we've been winning, we're winning so much, we don't want to win anymore, we're winning so much, we will still keep winning because of Donald J. Trump's leadership. This is just one example. Donald Trump announced at the press conference that Mr. Hussein Sajwani promised an investment of $20 billion in the United States. $20 billion. This is truly amazing. I know the Democrats are probably going to come up with something to say negative about this. Okay? If you tell the Democrats, like, hey, it's because of Trump that a Middle Eastern company, a Middle Eastern businessman is deciding to invest $20 billion in the United States. If you tell that to a Democrat, oh, the Democrats are just they're gonna look everywhere. It's like they're gonna go on a search mode. Like they're gonna open all the drawers. They're gonna look at inside their pockets and inside their wallets. They're gonna look inside their bags. You know what they'll look for? The Democrats will look everywhere for talking points to say negative things about this. That's what the Democrats are gonna do. If you tell the Democrats, like, you can actually test it, like in your community, wherever you are, okay? Like Bree, you are in Michigan. Ken, you are in Appleton. Crockett, you are in South Carolina. Freshly, you are in New York. Okay? AC, you are in Arizona. Like, look around you, wherever you are, look around you, go find a Democrat. Okay? Go find a Democrat and tell that Democrat, hey, listen, do you know that a Middle Eastern company, a big Middle Eastern businessman, is going to invest $20 billion in the United States, and it's all because of Trump? Because they feel confident about Trump, because they love Trump, because they feel that with Trump in office, the economy is going to be booming, and so investors are coming in. They want to invest money, foreign investors. You go tell that to a Democrat. They're going to be like, oh my God, I gotta look for my wallet. You know, I gotta look inside my pockets. Let me look inside my jacket. Let me look at my drawers. I'm looking at excuse. I'm looking at, like, you know, looking for something negative to say about Trump. So, I mean, this is what the far left. This is what the far left will do. You go tell them about a Trump victory, they'll come up with some talking points to say something negative. My friend Terry Dunlap just joined from South Dakota. Cheryl Butler just joined. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I mean, I'm telling you the truth, you know? I'm telling you the truth. You go tell a Democrat, you go tell someone from the far left, okay? Someone like, go find somebody who supports AOC. Go find somebody who supports Eric Swalwell. Go find somebody who supports Adam Schiff, okay? Go find a supporter of Adam Schiff or Swalwell, a supporter of Swalwell, or a supporter of AOC, okay? Go find a far left individual and you share this news with that person. And they're gonna look, as I said, inside their pockets, in the drawers, in the cabinet, in the storage. They're gonna look everywhere. They're gonna look for negative talking points about Trump. Okay? I mean, do you agree with me? This is how the far left is going to react. You say, hey, Trump's winning. They're going to say, oh, Trump is this, Trump is that, Trump is bad. That is exactly what they do. This is what the far left does. You can tell me if I'm wrong. Heidi says agree. Thank you, Heidi. Ken Berry is here. Hi, Ken Berry. Thank you for being here. So, anyway, keeping that aside, Bree is saying that's exactly what they do. Thank you, Bree. Thank you. I thank you for agreeing with me. You know, because, you know, I have experienced that myself for years. When I talk to Democrats and I say, hey, Trump is winning, Trump did this, Trump did that, and they come up with all kinds of negative talking points. All lies, but they come up with all those talking points. Anyway, Denise is here. Hi, Denise. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So, my friends, this is truly amazing. $20 billion investment. I mean, think about the economic impact of $20 billion investment. $20 billion investment to build new data centers in the United States. And my friends, I want to share with you something, which is why I'm doing this live stream. And this is the very first topic that I'm discussing. DSAR, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being here. My friends, for years, the Democrats have been lying to the American people. The Democrats, for years, the Democrats have been saying that Donald Trump is anti-Muslim. This is what the Democrats have been saying. They have been saying that Donald Trump is anti-Muslim. They have been saying that Donald Trump wants to ban Muslims. Those are all lies. Those are all lies that the Democrats kept repeating over and over and over again for years. Suzanne is here. Hi, Suzanne. Good to see you. Thank you for joining, Suzanne. For years, the Democrats have been saying that Donald Trump is anti-Muslim, Donald Trump wants to ban Muslims, but let me tell you, my friends, those are all lies. Whatever the Democrats were saying, those are all lies. Look at the reality, and I'm going to share with you some reality here. When Donald Trump became the US president for the first time, when Donald Trump entered office as the president for the first time, this was in 2017. The first country, the very first country that Donald Trump visited during his first official foreign trip, it was Saudi Arabia. The very first country that Donald Trump visited after he became a president in 2017. 2016, he won the election, but 2017, he got sworn into office. And after being sworn into office as the president, as the 45th president, the first foreign trip that Donald Trump made, the first country that Donald Trump visited was Saudi Arabia. And we know that Saudi Arabia is a Muslim country. And he got a tremendous welcome there. If you remember the images and the video clips of Donald Trump meeting with the leaders in Saudi Arabia and the amazing welcome that he got, the music, the dancing, if you remember that. Donald Trump was there along with members of his administration. It was a grand welcome. It was a truly amazing welcome. And while in office, Donald Trump also hosted iftar dinners during the month of Ramadan, which many of you know, it's a holy month in Islam. Trump recognized members of the Muslim community when he held the annual iftar dinners. All you have to do, you don't have to trust me, all you have to do is go back. I know most of my friends trust me, but those who are watching and they don't believe what I'm saying, all you have to do is go back and look at the news from 2018, look at the news from 2019, and you will see that Donald Trump hosted iftar dinners for the Muslim community members in the White House. And then during the campaign season of 2024, if you remember, I talked about this, Donald Trump received endorsement from highly respected Muslim leaders who stood on stage with Trump in Michigan. This happened in Michigan. My friends from Michigan, you remember this, right? My friends from Michigan and my friends from other parts of the country, you all remember this. I talked about this. Highly respected Muslim leaders in Michigan, they stood on stage with Trump during a rally and they endorsed Donald Trump, the leaders of the Muslim community. They endorsed Trump. And now we see Donald Trump welcoming Mr. Hussein Sajwani from the United Arab Emirates, which is also a Muslim country. And Trump is welcoming multi-billion-dollar investment by the Muslims. Muslims from the Middle East are going to be investing in the United States, and Donald Trump is welcoming that investment, $20 billion. And so all those things that the Democrats said, all the things that the Democrats said about Trump, the Democrats kept saying Trump is anti-Muslim, Trump is going to ban the Muslims, all those things that the Democrats kept repeating year after year after year, all those were lies, lies, and lies. The Democrats said Trump is anti-Muslim. That is a lie. The Democrats said Trump wants to ban Muslims. That's a lie. And I just shared with you some facts. Trump visited Saudi Arabia, the very first country he visited after becoming the US president for the first time back in 2017. Saudi Arabia, Muslim country. Trump hosted iftar dinners in the White House, recognizing members of the Muslim community during the holy month of Ramadan. Donald Trump is welcoming investment by the Muslims in the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, $20 billion. So you just look at some of these, and there are other examples. You look at some of these are facts that you can go look at, that you can verify. And then you will know the reality that Trump is not anti-Muslim, Trump is not going to ban Muslims. The Democrats say all this. You know why? Because the Democrats believe in the politics of division. The Democrats want to divide people. Trump is strengthening partnership with the Muslims, as you can clearly see. And that's a great thing because Trump is a leader who unites all people. Trump is a force that unites people. Trump does not divide, he unites people. The Democrats, they divide. The Democrats lie, they spread lies, and they keep repeating lies in order to divide people. But we believe in unity, and Donald Trump is uniting people. No matter what race, no matter what religion, no matter what the color of the skin. Race, religion, color of the skin. No matter what race, no matter what color of the skin, no matter what religion, everyone is coming together to support Donald J. Trump. Do you agree with what I just said, my friends? Do you agree with that? I'm not just stating my opinions, I'm sharing with you facts. And I'm doing it live. You can go fact check me. You can go verify to see, you can go check to see if what I'm telling is true or false. I'm telling the truth. Donald Trump is a force that unites people, brings people together. The Democrats, they try to divide people. They believe in politics of division, but the Democrats have failed because the American people, they can see the truth. and the American people believe in unity. You go to a Trump rally. You go to a Trump rally and you look at the audience. You're going to see people from different religions, different faith. You're going to see people with different skin color. You're going to see people from different race. Everyone comes together to support Donald J. Trump. Everyone comes together to support Donald J. Trump. The people have united. Whatever is happening in our country right now, this unity, this growing, strengthening unity that we are seeing, this is tremendous. 50 years from now, people are going to be talking about 2024. They are going to be talking about 2025. 50 years from now is not that far away. I mean, you go back to 1975. You go back to 1975. Many of you here would remember 1975, right? Many of you here, you were born before 1975. So you remember 1975. 1975 was 50 years ago. 1975 was 50 years ago. And here we are. I was not there in 1975 because I was born in the 1980s. But I'm sure some of you remember 1975. That was 50 years ago. So when I say that 50 years from now, people are going to be talking about 2025, absolutely they will. Absolutely they will. People will talk about, in the year 2075. In the year 2075, people will be talking about 2025. And when they talk about 2025, they will talk about Trump. They will talk about the MAGA movement. They'll talk about the America First agenda. And people will talk about how Donald Trump brought everyone together. Regardless of race, regardless of color of the skin, regardless of religion, regardless of socioeconomic background, rich people, poor people, and everyone in between, people who live in luxury homes, people who are struggling financially, people who drive fancy cars, as well as people who are struggling to pay for groceries. Everyone came together to support Donald J. Trump. Look at Elon Musk. Look at Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, supporting Donald J. Trump. And then many Americans who are struggling to pay their rent, many Americans who are struggling to buy groceries, many Americans on fixed incomes, many Americans who are living below the poverty line, many Americans who are struggling because of the Biden-Harris inflation, they also came together to support Trump. Everyone came together to support Trump. My friends, do you agree with me? Do you think what I'm saying is something that you can believe? Do you agree that Donald Trump unites people? Do you believe that people are coming together to support Trump? Do you believe that people are coming together to support the America First agenda? Do you believe that people are coming together because they want to make America great again? Thank you for your support. I see many agreement. Thank you so much. So Donald Trump is someone who unites. No matter where you are in the economic spectrum, low income, middle income, high income, doesn't matter. People are coming together to support Trump. No matter what color of the skin is, people are coming together to support Trump. No matter what faith you follow, what religion you follow, people are coming together to support Trump. My friends, the Democrats kept lying for years and years and years. They kept saying Trump is anti-Muslim, Trump is going to ban Muslims, all those things that the Democrats said, all lies. All lies, and I just told you why. Democrats engage in politics of division, but Donald J. Trump unites everyone. So I wanted to share with you the news of our great leader Trump welcoming Mr. Hussein Sajwani and the great things that are going to be taking place in America soon. There will be many more investments, many investors from many different parts of the world. They will be coming and investing in the United States because they believe in Trump and they know that Trump is going to turn this economy around and we are going to be heading towards prosperity again. And people feel confident about the Trump economy that we are going to witness very soon. The Trump economy. And so people want to invest like Mr. Hussein Sajwani from the United Arab Emirates. $20 billion investment. That is huge. That is huge. That is huge. Big investments, job creation, economic growth, and prosperity. This is really going to be the golden age in America. Do you believe that this is going to be the golden age in America? Do you believe that? I believe it. Do you? Do you believe that what we are about to witness is going to be the golden age in America? We will hear many more news about investors coming to the United States, bringing their money, investing in our economy. My friend Terry just said, we are in a turning point. Absolutely. Absolutely. Susan is going to sleep. Susan, have a good night, Susan. We always appreciate your participation. Our friend Susan Epp from California is saying good night. Good night, Susan. Thank you for being here. So don't believe what the Democrats tell you. I know my friends here, most of my friends here are freedom-loving people. My friends here, they know the truth. They know the facts. But anyone who may be here, who's like undecided, maybe you're trying to gather more information, maybe you don't know who's telling the truth and who's spreading lies. Whatever I say, my friends, I provide supporting information. I provide evidence. You can go fact check everything that I'm saying, and you'll find that whatever I'm telling is the truth. So if you are out there and you're watching and you don't know if you can trust me or not, well, go do your own research and you will find that the Democrats have been lying. They have been lying to the American people. They have been lying for a very long time. The Democrats have a single focus that they have. They want to divide people, divide by color of the skin, divide by race, divide by religion, create divisions. That's what the Democrats do. They create divisions, but we will not allow that to happen anymore. We believe in unity. We believe in coming together and making America great again. We will unite everyone, and our great leader, Donald J. Trump, he is going to unite everyone, and we support him, and we will make America great again. Now let's talk about Joe Biden. Who wants to talk about Joe Biden? I'm going to share with you some news. Many of you probably know this already. Some of you may not know this. So I'm going to share with you some news. But let me ask you, do you want to talk about Joe Biden now? Yes or no? Well, I'm going to share with you some news that's actually not great. It's actually bad news that I'm going to share with you. Okay? I'm going to share with you some bad news. Now, please don't blame me for spoiling your Friday night. If you're like in a very good mood and I share this awful news with you and you're like, Tausif, you just ruined our Friday night. Why did you do that? Are you going to blame me? Or my mission is to tell you the truth, whether it's a good news, whether it's a bad news. I want to spread facts because truth is the foundation of this channel. So I'm going to share with you some bad news because you need to know this. You need to know this, all right? Now, I know some of you might say, Toss, if you just like, why did you have to do it? Why did you have to do it, Toss? If like you share this bad news on a Friday night, we were hoping for a nice weekend, and look what you did, Tassif. Jewel says, can't run from the truth. That is correct. We cannot run from the truth. So I'm going to share with you the truth, but it's bad news. So let me start. We know that Joe Biden is the outgoing president. His term is going to end soon. He's going to leave office. He's going to be retiring soon from the office of the president. But before Joe Biden's term in office ends, he is continuing to make bad, awful, horrible policy decisions. Okay? So, I mean, he's got a few days in office left, right? Because then the Biden-Harris administration, their term will end, and the Trump administration's term will begin. So at this point, one might hope that, hey, Joe Biden's probably just gonna not do a whole lot, just stay, spend your days, and then depart, right? But no. The Biden-Harris administration continues to actively make bad policy decisions. Not bad, awful, horrible policy decisions. I mean, why can't they just like not do anything? Just stay put, okay? Enjoy the remainder of the days in power in the White House. Don't do a whole lot. Have your breakfast, have your lunch, have your dinner. Go do some ceremonial stuff. Don't make any policy decisions. Let the new administration come in. Let them take over. Let them do what they have to do. Let the Trump administration just focus on the transition. Focus on the transition from the Biden administration to the Trump administration. Focus on the transfer of power, and just that's it. Don't make any policy decisions. But as I told you, the Biden administration continues to make horrible policy decisions. Okay? And I'm going to share with you an example. And this is the one that I said, it's going to ruin your Friday night. I apologize in advance, okay? All right? Okay, I apologize in advance, but I'm going to have to share this with you. Dee Dee is here. Hi, Dee Dee. So, Joe Biden announced an executive order to ban offshore oil and gas drilling. Kal-El is here. Hello, Kal-El. Joe Biden announced an executive order to ban offshore oil and gas drilling. This is a major bad decision. Biden has decided to ban offshore oil and gas development. And do you know how big that area is? Like how many acres? Any idea? How many acres? Like Biden banned offshore oil and gas drilling, right? Do you know the how vast that area is? Do you know? I mean, we're talking about area in the ocean, but do you know how big that area is? If you know, you know. Don't Google it. Don't Google it. Just make a guess. If you know, you can share that. But if you don't know, don't Google it, okay? Okay? Don't Google it. So, okay. Some of you know the answer. Some of you don't. For those who don't know, all I will tell you is just wherever you are, just stay stable. If you are seated like me, like hold on to your seat. Okay? All right? If you've got like a seat belt, which you won't, because this is like home chair, right? This is not a car. But if you've got a seat belt, put it on. Just don't fall. And if you're standing, if you're walking, just sit down someplace stable, because I'm going to give you the number, how big the area is that Joe Biden decided we're going to ban. Biden administration is going to ban offshore oil and gas drilling. Khalil is saying, I'm in my car. I put your seat belt on. All right. Because you're going to be so shocked. Like, you don't want to fall. You don't want to fall off your chair, okay? 625 million acres. What Richard Miller wrote, that is correct. 625 million acres of area in the ocean. That is correct. 625 million acres. That's the area of the ocean that Biden decided, hey, he's going to sign an executive order to ban offshore oil and gas drilling. Jewel is asking, but why? Jewel, that's a question for Biden. That's a question for Biden. Why? That's a question for Biden. Why? Why did Biden do that? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this is so shocking. This is so shocking. It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. So, yeah. I mean, I'll let you digest that. I'll let you absorb that information before I proceed. Okay, I have more things to talk about. But I'm just gonna, like, you may be thinking, like, Tassif, I need a minute to really process what you're saying. I need a minute, Tassif. I'm gonna pause. I will. Take your time. I know it's a shock. So take your time. Process the information. 625 million acres of ocean. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. Major bad decision. Bad is not a strong word. Like, it's horrible. It's like super duper horrible. Like horrible on steroids. If I call it, it's a horrible decision. That's not a strong enough word, horrible. It's like horrible on steroids. Terry is doing some math here. Yeah, I mean, like, think of an acre. Think how big an acre is, okay? And then how much is 1,000 acres? How much is 10,000 acres? How much is 100,000 acres? How much is 1,000,000 acres? How much is 10 million acres and 100 million acres and 500 million acres and 600 million acres? And then think about 625 million acres. So Joe Biden announced an executive order to ban offshore oil and gas drilling in an area of 625 million acres of ocean. Now, Donald Trump, now let's talk about Trump. Donald Trump is obviously going to try to reverse the ban. He's going to try to reverse it, most certainly. Donald Trump is going to try to reverse this ban, but it seems, so I was doing some research. I was doing a lot of reading, actually, and to understand the issue more, it seems that reversing this ban may be quite challenging. Okay? So the Biden administration is issuing this ban, but if a new administration comes in, the Trump administration, that's soon going to be coming in, a new president, a new administration, it is going to be very, very challenging for that new administration to reverse this ban. Okay? And the Biden administration, I mean, if you think about it, then I think you understand the Biden administration is actually doing all this on purpose. Okay? The Biden administration is doing all this on purpose. The Democrats, in the final days of the Biden-Harris administration, the Democrats are trying to set up roadblocks for the incoming Trump administration. Trying to set up roadblocks. The Democrats, in the final days of their administration, they are trying to do everything that they can to put roadblocks for the Trump administration. Yeah. This is the purpose. This is why they are doing this. The Biden administration could, like, at this point, the Biden administration should just sit idle. Don't do anything. Okay? Like, don't make any major policy decisions. Don't issue any executive orders. Just stay where you are, stay as you are. Let the days go by, let the Trump administration come in, and let the new administration take over and start governing. Elton is here. Hi, Elton. So, I mean, it's very, very obvious. It's very, very obvious why the Democrats are doing this. Their sole purpose is to set up roadblocks. The Democrats' sole purpose is to set up roadblocks for the incoming Trump administration. Okay? think about the magnitude of this ban. I mean, that number, I don't know about you, but in my mind, that number is stuck, like 625 million acres. It's stuck. I'll never forget that. 625 million acres. How big is that? Edwin is here. Hi, Edwin. Good to see you. By the way, anyone who's watching, if you are a new viewer, if you are here for the first time, please be a part of this community by subscribing. And when you subscribe and you stay subscribed for 5 minutes, you will be able to participate in the live chat, and you can see freedom-loving people from all over the United States, from all over the world, are participating in the live chat. We have great conversations here. Okay? We agree with each other. We disagree with each other. We have dialogue, constructive dialogue. So whether you are a liberal or a conservative or someone in the middle, feel free to subscribe and participate in the live chat, okay? We welcome people with a wide variety of viewpoints, okay? All that I ask is that we must treat each other with respect, okay? We must treat each other with respect. So let's be nice to each other. Whether you agree, whether you disagree with other people's viewpoints, just have a polite conversation, a decent conversation. So if you are watching this and you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe and be a part of this community. In fact, it is a family, and I've said this before. It really is a family. You know, what I feel is that we're having a conversation in a large living room. This really is a family. My friends, anyone who's watching, if you feel that our community here, all of us, that we chat with each other, we talk to each other, we share, information. If you think that this is a family, just write family. And let the new viewers see how strongly we feel that this is a family. Just write family. Just write the word family. And that is going to inform the new viewers that this truly is a family. Denise is writing family. Dee is writing family. Crockett is writing family. Ken Berry is writing family. Richard is saying, I feel like family here. Jewel is writing family. Jell is writing family. Terry is writing family. Jesse is writing for the family. Exodore is writing family. Kal-El is writing family. Ken is writing family. This is a family. See just look at the comments being written by freedom-loving people from different states, from different countries. Everyone's saying family. Gerlina is here. Gerlina is saying family, great community, subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gerlina. So if you are watching and you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe and stay connected. Please subscribe. Be a part of this family. And we are growing. We are getting stronger each and every day. And we are freedom-loving people. Okay? Heidi is saying family. So, in the final days of the Biden administration, the Democrats, they want to set up roadblocks for the Trump administration. And I think about this ban, as I was saying, how big it is, 625 million acres. Okay, this is shocking. This is shocking. Reportedly, Biden invoked the 1953 Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act. Okay, that's what this is called. The 1953 Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act. This means, based on the information that I read that I found, that I read. This means that it will not be easy. It will not be easy for Donald Trump to reverse this decision, this action. So reversing Joe Biden's ban on offshore drilling actually might require an act of Congress. It will likely be very challenging for Trump to reverse that decision. This is one more example that the Democrats do not care about the American people. They don't. The Democrats, if they come and tell you that they care about the American people, well, let me tell you, they don't. Okay? They don't. If the Democrats really cared about the American people, they would not engage in reckless government spending. They would not have opened up the southern border. They would not have allowed illegal immigrants to come in. If the Democrats really cared about the American people, then they would secure the border. They would stop the illegal immigrants. They would encourage the exploration of oil and gas. Okay? Anyone who cares about the American people would support drilling. But the Democrats don't care about the American people. Yeah, before the election, they'll come up with their talking points. They've got their talking points, you know. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to, make healthcare affordable. We're going to make this affordable. We're going to fight climate change. They come up with, we're going to save Social Security. The Democrats don't care about the American people. Do you know who is going to save Social Security? Donald J. Trump is going to save Social Security. Not the Democrats. The Republicans. Donald J. Trump will save Social Security. Donald J. Trump will save Medicare. Donald J. Trump cares about the senior citizens. Donald J. Trump cares about the young people. Donald J. Trump cares about the unborn. The unborn. We must protect the unborn. Donald J. Trump cares about the unborn. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me, my friends? Let me know. So the Democrats, before the election, the Democrats, in order to get votes, they'll come, they'll talk to the voters, they'll make all kinds of promises. But once the Democrats get elected, once in power, once in office, they forget the everyday Americans. They do. They engage in government spending, and that results in inflation. The Democrats and their horrible policies lead to the rise in gas prices. The Democrats' policies make groceries unaffordable. The Democrats' policies results in mass illegal immigration. The Democrats' policies result in just chaos, chaotic. My friends, share with me your thoughts. Every now and then I pause and I look at the comments that you're writing. I apologize, I'm not able to address all the comments. There are so many comments coming in. I wish I could address more comments. But feel free to ask me questions. Feel free to write your comments. Feel free to have conversations among each other, okay? As I said, and as you agree, this is a family. So the Democrats, they make false promises, but when you observe their actions, you can see that their actions, their policies lead to chaos. Chaos in the economy, chaos at the border, chaos in communities across the country. The Democrats believe in excessive regulations. The Democrats believe in a bloated bureaucracy. The Democrats believe in increasing the size of the government. And when the size of the government grows, freedom diminishes. My friends, let me look at the live chat here. By the way, if you want to show support for Donald Trump, just write Trump 2025. And all the new viewers will know that we are a community and we overwhelmingly support Donald J. Trump. One Texas miner is here. Our friend Ron from Texas. Good to see you. And there are so many others. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for spending Friday night with me here. I have more to talk about. I'm just taking a small break. I have more to talk about. Mickey Mooney is here. Teresa Ross is here. Nancy DC is here. Charisse is here. Our friend Teresa is from Arizona. So we have Teresa and we have AC, both from Arizona. Anyone else from Arizona? Who else is here from Arizona? Anyone else from Arizona? Other than Teresa and AC. Trump is going to, by the way, Trump is going to make Arizona great again. Arizona has struggled a lot. Arizona, a border state, has struggled a lot. The people of Arizona, they have struggled a lot, okay, under Democrat rule. And that's why, you know, when Democrats, you know, the Biden-Harris administration, with them in power, the people of Arizona suffered a lot. But now, Trump is going to make Arizona great again. Do you agree? We are going to secure the southern border. And all the border states will benefit from a strong border. All the border states, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, all the border states will benefit when Trump secures the border. And Tom Homan is going to get the job done. Do you trust Tom Homan? I trust Tom Homan. I am confident that Tom Homan is going to get the job done. Ken says agreed. Jell says yes. Crockett says yeah. Ken Berry is from Idaho. Charisse is asking who's from Idaho, right? Ken Berry is from Idaho. Heidi Smith is from Idaho. Okay. Give me 1 second, my friends. I'm just gonna change the screen here. By the way, if we get 95 more subscribers, we are going to be reaching 11,000 subscriptions. Do you think we can get 95 more subscriptions? It can happen very fast. If everyone who's watching this, everyone who has not subscribed, if you just hit the subscribe button, we're going to get to 95. We're going to get 95 more subscriptions. It can happen real fast. It can happen real fast. Okay? 95 more subscriptions to get to 11,000. 10,000 was our big milestone. Now we're going to go 1,000 by 1,000 by 1,000 till we get to 100,000. Please support this channel, my friends. Support this channel. Support this channel, all right? Thank you. Misty is here. Hi, Misty. Our friend Misty from Pennsylvania just joined. Good to see you, Misty. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. Dee Dee is talking about the fires. Dee Dee's comment. Look at Dee Dee's comment. Dee Dee is talking about the fire. The fires are raging in California. Our friend Dee Dee is in California. We have to pray for Dee Dee. We have to pray for all our friends who are in California. We have to pray for everyone's safety. So Dee Dee, I hope you and your family and your friends and your neighbors and people in your community, I hope you all are safe, Dee Dee. I know it's a very challenging time. This is unprecedented crisis in California. And it's because of Democrat incompetence. Everyone, please pray for Dee Dee and all our friends in California. Ron is asking about Swaggy. I was going to talk about Swaggy. I have not heard from Swaggy. I have not seen Swaggy participate in the live chat. It's been days. It's been days. Selena is here. Hi, Selena. Vaughn is here. I have not seen Swaggy. Swaggy, if you are watching this live stream, if you are watching the replay of this live stream, Swaggy, we want to hear from you. Swaggy is our friend Colin, who he goes by the name Swaggy, from California, wondering how things are going on Swaggy's end. Our friend Bill from Vegas is here. Bill, how are things in Vegas? How are things in Vegas, Bill? I hope everything's okay. Bill, you're fine. I actually started this live stream early. I started right after 9:45. So I started this earlier than usual, okay? Dee Dee is writing that she doesn't know where her brother-in-law is. He lives in the Malibu, Santa Monica neighborhood and other friends. So Dee Dee, have you tried to reach your brother-in-law? Have you tried to call him or get in touch? And is it that you're not hearing back? People not answering the phone? Are the phone connections working? Is the network working? Is the network working, or is the cell phone network just not working well? It's a very tough situation in California, my friends, you know. We see the images, we see the video clips on TV, on the internet, and we can understand the intensity of the crisis. But, you know, for people who are living there in the LA area, they are facing the real challenges. No matter how much we try to understand how difficult the situation is on the ground, it's not possible to understand the entirety of the situation unless you are actually there and you are in that neighborhood, in that area, and you are seeing the smoke and you're seeing the flames and the fire. Okay, so Dee Dee, we're going to pray for you. We're going to pray for your family, okay, Dee Dee? Everyone, please pray for Dee Dee and all our friends in California. Anthony is saying, many prayers to those in California. Absolutely, many prayers for those in California. Okay, my friends, what I was saying I didn't get to complete my the my the information that I was sharing. So Joe Biden invoked, and I'm talking about the ban on offshore oil and gas drilling. Okay, Joe Biden invoked the 1953 Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act, which means that it would be very difficult for Donald Trump to reverse this decision. So reversing that decision might require an act of Congress. So this is one more example of the Democrats not caring about the American people. The Democrats don't care about the everyday Americans. And that's why the Democrat Biden-Harris administration decided to put this ban in place, Phoenix is here. Hi, Phoenix. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So the Democrats clearly, through this executive action to ban offshore oil and gas drilling, the Democrats have showed that they do not care about the American people. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace what the Biden-Harris administration has done by banning offshore oil and gas drilling. It's a disgrace. We, the American people, we, the freedom-loving American people, we want to see more drilling. We want to see more fossil fuels. But the Biden administration is doing everything in their power to prevent drilling for natural resources. The American people stand with Donald J. Trump, and I hope and pray that the Trump administration will find a way to reverse this ban. We have to wait and see what happens. I am eagerly waiting for Donald Trump's first day in office. I want to see what actions Mr. Trump takes on day one in office. January 20th. Who's waiting for January 20th? Are you eagerly waiting for January 20th? If you are, please let me know in the live chat. Please let me know in the live chat, my friends. Are you eagerly waiting for January 20th of 2025? I am eagerly waiting. I am eagerly waiting. Ron says 10 more days. Crockett says 20th January 2025. Everyone is waiting for January 20th, 2025. Okay. My friends, the American people, we the American people, we want greater economic security. We demand common sense policies. We want affordable energy. We want affordable healthcare. We want affordable groceries. We want to be able to earn money. We want to be able to save money. We want to be able to invest money for a better future. That's what we want. We, the American people, the American people, the American people, the American citizens here, they want to be able to earn money, save money, invest money for a better future. People want to pursue the American dream. People want to be able to raise a family in a safe community. The American people, we want border security. We want the enforcement of our nation's immigration laws. We want a strong economy. We want excellent education in the schools. We want a better and brighter future, for the next generation. Gorlina is saying MAGA. Absolutely. We want to make America great again. The American people, we the American people, we want to enjoy freedom. Sadly, the last 4 years have been intense struggle. But finally, people are feeling hopeful. We are feeling hopeful about our future. But sadly, even in the final days of the current Biden-Harris administration, the Democrats are causing severe damage through their horrible policies like this one, like what Biden just did. Biden banned offshore drilling for oil and gas. What a horrible decision it is. What a horrible decision. So, my friends, I wanted to share with you some facts. I wanted to share with you truth. And as I always say, whatever I'm stating, whatever I'm saying, people can go and fact check. People can go and see if I'm telling the truth or not. Kay Cooper, good to see you, Kay. Thank you for being here. Phoenix, thank you for being here. My friends, truth is the foundation of this channel. And I'm so grateful that you all have been supporting this channel. And we continue to grow. We continue to grow bigger and stronger. And here we are. If we get, as I said, around 90 or 95 more subscribers, we'll get to 11,000. We may not be able to get there tonight, but we will get there soon. I mean, we may be able to get there tonight. Depends on the viewers, those who have not subscribed. If they all decide to subscribe, then we'll get there. But that's okay. We might get there next time, right? Please hit the like button, my friends. Please do so. Please do so. So, my friends, thank you so very much for continuing to watch the live streams. Thank you for continuing to support this channel. Melissa is here. Hi, Melissa. And, you know, the live chat was so busy today. I couldn't respond to all your questions and comments. I apologize for that, you know. But it's great that there's so much of engagement in the live chat, okay? So much of engagement. Thank you, my friends. And, you know, I'm going to wrap up this live stream. But before that, let me end the poll and let me report the results. Give me 1 second. I'm going to write it down here. The question is, this pen is not working. I got to get a new one. I have so many pens here. I don't even use them all. I just have tons and tons of different pens. Okay. Do you support offshore drilling for oil and gas? Yes or no? 304 votes. 78% said yes. 21% said no. It's a very simple question that I asked. Very simple question that I asked. Do you support offshore drilling for oil and gas? Yes or no? 304 votes. 78% said yes, they support offshore drilling for oil and gas. Only 21% said no. So overwhelmingly, people support offshore drilling for oil and gas. So thank you so much for voting in the poll. Didi and our other friends in California, please continue to keep us posted about what's happening in your neighborhood, okay? Um, I didn't get to discuss about California a whole lot during this live stream. But before I conclude, I will say one thing. Um, it's deeply disturbing and very, very concerning what happened in California. I mean, there are still a lot of questions. How the fires started. How the fires started. Multiple fires, right, Didi? Multiple fires. How did the fires start? There are some reports out there. People are asking if it's a case of arson. If it's a case of arson. People are starting to ask questions. How did the fires start? Multiple fires. Multiple fires. We don't know. We don't know. We don't have answers. But people are asking questions. How did the fires start? Is it arson? And also, why weren't the fire hydrants working? What about the supply of water? Why? It is unbelievable. It is shocking. It is shocking. Okay, so Kay is asking for my email. Kay, my email is tausif@tausifanam.net, okay? tausif@tausifanam.net. Very simple. tausif@tausifanam.net. You can email me. Okay, just ask me for my email. Anyone else, if you need my email, there's my email, okay? So there are lots of questions about the fires, and we don't have answers. We don't have answers. So we'll talk about the California fires again, because the crisis is ongoing. The fires are still raging. The fires are still raging. The fires are still raging. Okay, in California. So we won't be able to discuss all those details here during this live stream, but really there are so many questions. So many questions. How did the fire start? Why did the fire hydrants not have enough water? And it's just like, I could make a long list of questions, all right? I'm sure you all also have questions too. AC is writing, the winds are coming again tomorrow. I saw that, AC. I saw that. The winds are going to start gaining momentum again. And that's going to hurt. Because when there are strong winds, the fires spread. It's very sad. Let's continue to pray for the people of California, okay? Let's continue to pray for them. So, my friends, thank you so very much. I'm going to wrap up this live stream. Thank you all for your support. May God bless you all. We are a family, my friends. As I keep saying, we are a family. May God bless you all. May God bless our President-elect Donald J. Trump. May God bless the incoming Trump administration. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless our U.S. allies. And may God bless freedom-loving people all over the world. Thank you once again. I will be back again soon with more videos and more live streams. So please subscribe and stay connected. Have a great night, my friends. And please let us continue to pray for the people of California. Thank you. Thank you so much, my friends. Have a good night, and I'll be back again soon. Thank you.